Operation BB Banger. I've written A.
What is that?
Oh, so basically, the whole premise was it was the aftermath of a party in a hotel room.
Oh,
I actually quite liked
it.
this competition.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was good.
This is the bit that when I was watching it and Dan was sat next to me, he actually looked up and watched
paid attention,
this. This bit was entertaining.
With the decibels, it's like you couldn't go over a certain amount of decibels
yeah,
or something.
That was quite creative.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. It was a bit novel, wasn't it?
It was novel. I didn't enjoy the way Kylan said penalised, though.
I've written the exact same thing.
Is that how Americans say it?
We say penalised.
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 The cans behind the door were a very sneaky addition, weren't
Oh, that was a nasty one.
they? Now, I thought that the numbers coming up were the decibels. And I went, everything's very quiet. This can's only made 20 decibels. And Dan was laughing at me. He's like, that's the points. I was like,
that was the minus points for. Oh, I thought it was the decibels. Dumbos. I put are those Kylan's own clothes, and then realised no, everyone was wearing those.
Of course they weren't. Come on, get them off it. Why did they dress him in those ugly clothes? It's like fucking
because that's what you wear when you finished going to the party, don't you know?
Oh right.
You come out the party, you're wearing that. Fuck knows why. Probably because you've been off your head.
Fishnet top.
Yeah.
Is that called fishnet? Like a mesh top. Like a crop top over some sort of vest.
Yeah.
And sort of chiffon. Was it? No.
Chiffon?
Chiffon. Shiny trousers.
The only thing that was missing from that party was like, you know, the coke. Like coke smeared across the bathroom thing, but I guess Zingbot wasn't there to administer that. I put Christian has paedophile glasses on. That's those aviators. And Frenchie is a diary room shouter, I've noted.
Oh.
Christian doesn't know what champagne flutes are. Okay. I said, what room is this in the house?
Brett about those.
What? I put, what room is this in the house where the dinner's comp?
You know, garden.
Oh, where they just fuck off, like go in the box buggy and just go to the...
No, it's the backyard, isn't it?
No, how can that be the backyard? It was like a hotel room.
Because it's like when they recreated the airport or whatever.
I think it's the basement.
They ain't got a basement in the US.
Yeah, well.
They got mouldy HOH room. They ain't got room for a basement.
That's true. I think the safety suite was in the basement. Anyway, and what about the, you know, tree?
Oh yeah, that room with the pillars.
Yeah, and the Tree of Temptation shit. That was in the basement, wasn't it? Where you had to drink the poison blue.
Upstairs, wasn't it? Poison blue. It was upstairs, that.
We need the fucking floor plan of the Big Brother US house,
like
please. Send that to us. So you got minus 20 for slamming the door. Oh, that was because you knocked 20 over. So Christian was safe after
20 over. What do you mean? The
20
point
bottles, wasn't it?
No, the points were to do with the level of sound.
That's what I thought. The decibels.
Yeah, but those numbers were not the decibels, which would have been more interesting to see.
So
that was the points they added for the decibels, and they described it at the start, like 80 decibels was worth this many points,
right.
90 decibels was this many points.
Oh yeah, that was the bit that I didn't pay attention to. Because it was like, I hear that music and I just...
What they should have had, and by the way, I should be producing this show, as Rowan said the other day, they should have had like an equaliser on the side so we could see the decibels in real time, and then put the points up as well. So we knew, I want to know the decibels, we need to know that.
No, you don't need to know that. So Christian was safe, and I was just like, oh god, why can't we have nice things? Fucking Christian, he's annoying as hell.
But what does it mean? He can't be nominated.
He can't be nominated, and then they brought in a wheel, and he had to spin the wheel.
Oh yeah,
and he could save. It was like Wheel of Fortune.
It's like this morning. Yeah, bring that wheel back.
Yeah, spin to win.
Yeah.
And then he could save like 2, 3, or 4 of his housemates or his teammates.
Did he have to say the password when they answered the phone, or?
Lol. That's one for our UK viewers there.
When they get it, they'll just say hello. They're like, no. Fuck.
So he, how many people did he save? Fuck knows. One, I think. No, I think it was only one.
Is it not himself and someone else?
Yeah, himself and someone else.
Oh, he's safe by default.
Yeah, he's safe.
So he got a 1. He got a 1 then.
And he picked Xavier to be safe with him. So I thought, oh god, I thought it was going to be how many weeks Christian was safe, and I thought, oh, at least that ain't that. Imagine if he was safe for 3 weeks. Fuck that shit.
The reason he saved Xavier, trying to be like correct, is because Frenchie had promised the girls in the team safety, and he therefore thought that meant his whole team was safe.
Yeah, you can believe what Frenchie says, no problem. And then Frenchie said because Frenchie was trying to get Christian out. He said, "You might as well put
Christian out.
You might as well put my whole game in a casket and bury it." Okay. Next week we'll do that. Frenchie made too many promises. Can make no promises.
I knew you were going to sing that. I've got a question.
Go on.
Why is everyone wearing tie-dye? Have they got a dress and up box in the corner of tie-dye attire?
Maybe the psychedelic salamander's been in there throwing out t-shirts
Shooting
again.
out the guns. The t-shirt gun. You get a t-shirt. Boom. You get a t-shirt. Boom.
You never know. Maybe there was some left over from last year.
It looks like they gave me a suitcase full
I
of
bring
them.
you Bailey something and Janelle something. Do you remember that was on the t-shirt? The band name.
No, I don't remember that. Oh, is that the competition with the psychedelic salamander?
Yeah.
Do you want me to let that cat in?
Is it? I think he's still outside.
Oh.
Let's go outside. I know you want it. So at this point, Travis said, Frenchie is lost in the sauce on a hamster wheel. That's too many metaphors, isn't it?
Why was the sauce on that hamster wheel for a start?
Yeah, the hamster be sliding all over the place. Shout out Hamster Watch.
Shout out that hamster that got lost in my floorboards that time.
Yeah, and that ferret who got COVID.
The cat, I'll let the cat in.
Alright, check he's not carrying no animals with him. Alright, let that annoying cat in.
What?
Don't engage with him when he meows.
Oh.
Don't talk to him. Don't look at him. I'm trying to train him. It's not going very well.
Eye contact. I looked at him.
Oh no.
Oh.
Now all the training's gone. Okay, so... Oh yeah, and then Frenchie was listening outside the room. Do you remember this?
Yeah, what were they talking about?
They were talking about him and what a nut job he was.
I thought so.
And then he just sort of peered in and then just walked off. It was like he didn't even style it out very well.
Weren't they saying that he wants to break up the showmances?
Yeah. Frenchie said he can't stand meatheads or showmances.
I feel like you've jumped ahead a lot and I can't work out where you were.
Alright, I'll pause.
No, wait. I got a bit about Frenchie listening outside the door, but I can't see it.
Go on. Tao's eating biscuits now, so if you can hear crunching, it's not our fault. Ooh, what's that noise outside?
I said, why is everyone wearing... No, Frenchie says Christian is following Alyssa around like a puppy dog. He wants to break up the showmans because the only thing he hates more than a meathead is...
the showmancers. That's what I just said.
In the HOH, when Frenchie is asking anyone else if anyone else has been approached to make an alliance. I think that was his teammates, but there seemed like more people in a team in there.
Yeah, he was going, I'm HOH and... you must only make alliances with me for the week that I'm HOH. Okay, what about next week when you make HOH? Then what?
I think that listening outside bit is the next episode, isn't it? Have you got that in your notes?
No, I'm in the same episode as you, after the spinning the wheel.
Well, no, I've got the nomination ceremony. Anyway, he was pinning Alyssa down, giving her the side eye, being trying to get her to admit she had an alliance with that Travis guy, right?
You're on the wrong episode. Because that was the next episode. The next episode.
We're going to the wrong bit.
Shout out Dr. Dre.
No, it's not. I'm on episode 2. Anyway, you take over.
Yeah, I think I should. So, oh yeah, this was the nominations now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frenchie nominated Kylan because he didn't speak to Alyssa beforehand. He just put them up. Do you remember? And then the next episode, he was like, "Oh shit, I shouldn't have put you up," kind of thing.
Yeah.
So he nominated Kylan. Shut up, Kylan and Alyssa.
How's that training going?
And he did some speech going, "Oh yeah, last night I had a dream that I went fishing. I needed to get the big bait and all that. Come here, shut up." And all this bollocks that he was talking. Do you remember?
In order to catch a big fish, you need the perfect bait.
Who was the bait and who was the fish?
Travis is the fish.
No,
Alyssa
Christian.
is the bait.
Christian was the fish.
Christian?
Yeah, Christian, but he won safety.
Oh, mix them up, yeah.
Yeah, they're the same person. That's why
Christian
you're
is the
getting
bait.
confused.
No, Christian is the fish and Alyssa is the bait.
Right. Okay, and then...
I've written, didn't Frenchie say he wasn't putting up a woman or POC?
Yeah, Sarah said, Frenchie told me all the girls are safe. Christian said, guess what, buddy? I'm the great white shark. That's what he said in the DR at the end. So then we're on episode 3. You can lead this one now if your notes are so fucking great.
I doubt it. Frenchie has made far too many promises.
Can make no promises.
If you have this many teams, you should dress them in team colours so we know who is who. That's my own thoughts.
Hopefully all your notes are your own thoughts.
Put them, like, in boiler suits or whatever. It's Big Brother. They should be in costumes.
Yeah. Give them different colour bandanas.
Do you remember when there was a rumour before Big Brother started here, the 4th series, they were like, oh, everyone in Big Brother's going to have to wear boiler suits, and they're going to all be fitted with these, like, watches to monitor their biological clocks.
No. I do not remember
in the tabloids, and then that didn't happen. But they did have the monitors for their heartbeats.
Oh, yeah, and the Fitbit, of course. You've got to do this many steps. No, you've not got to do this many steps. I know, that's BBAU.
Kylan feels hurt because he thought he was a good friend with Frenchie.
Yeah, it seems like Frenchie just put these people up and didn't tell any of his alliance who was going to nominate.
Who is his alliance? His team?
Fuck knows. Derek, see? Big D, and his team.
And you would know if they were all wearing green.
Just because I don't think... That's why the teams are so irrelevant, because half the alliances ain't nothing to do with the teams now, are they?
Derek F is confused. They're supposed to have a day 1, final 2, but Frenchie didn't tell him what he was doing.
Yeah.
Okay, the Kings are have-nots, apparently. They're trying to work out how to keep Alyssa safe in the have-not room. Kylan is crying because he wants to represent people that look like him. Azar tells him to act unbothered.
Unbothered. Hold on, isn't that Angela's book, Unbothered?
Angela has a book?
Yeah, Tyler and Angela.
Oh, I thought you meant Angela from BBAU.
No, don't you remember we were taking a piss out of it? I think it's called Unbothered.
Gross. Derek F said about Kylan, who was crying, black people don't break. How dare Kylan show any emotion as a black man? Do you think that was some toxic bullshit that he just said to him? Yes,
I've got some thoughts on this scene. Kylan was sort of trying to do his own sort of girly boy speech in the diary room, I'm doing it for black people, blah, blah, blah. But then I thought, we've got other black people this season, though, Kylan. So,
no, but he means specifically...
If you go, you go.
Because he's representing Mexican...
Yeah, I'm only joking.
Mexican people as well.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I think Xavier meant it in an inspirational way.
No, it was Derek F that said black people don't break.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, Big D. Yeah, sorry, what did Xavier say?
Don't know. Xavier
said Xavier was comforting Alyssa. There's too many different A names here. Yeah, go on.
Frenchie tells Alyssa and Christian that he is worried about their showmance. And then Christian goes, well, we're not in a showmance, but we do look good together, so I can see why you think that.
Ew.
And he goes, just to be clear, I'm the big fish, and Frenchie was like, yeah, you are.
And then Frenchie suddenly started backtracking, going, oh no, I made a mistake. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you just had one conversation and you think you've made a mistake. It's like, oh God.
Anyway, let me get this right. L G B T.
Do you think that was offensive?
Q. It's like, why are you so fucking as if you don't know what LGBTQ plus is?
Jack said he thought that was offensive.
Was that Frenchie? Was it Frenchie?
Yeah, but I thought Frenchie was so, woke and BB Twitter and...
Nah, you know what Frenchie is, fake woke.
Yeah, he's trying so hard,
like I used to be.
Yeah, he's trying... Shout out, Kwame. He's trying so hard to be, all things to all people, like we said.
Exactly.
It ain't working. He needs to just be his authentic redneck self.
Beth said that she is bi. And
Sarah Beth.
Oh, is she called Sarah Beth?
Yeah.
That she's Beth to me. She's bi, and sometimes she feels guilty for not just being with a guy. And she came out because she's with this girlfriend called Shelley, who she's been with for 3 years.
And she said, I know it still hurts my parents.
Well, your parents are pieces of shit if they are hurt by that. Yeah,
they should be happy you're in love and you're happy.
Brittini said that she is so honoured to hear her story about Beth's story. There's not even that much of a story. It's just like, I met a girl, now I'm with her. Brittini's like, I'm so honoured to be told this story. Like, get a grip. Brittini. Get a grip, girlfriend.
Let's call her Brittini from now on.
I've written again here, what the fuck is a prior military?
Why obsessed with this?
I need to know. Can an American tell us, probably Laurie, please, what is a prior military?
Oh, also, Sarah said she was bisexual.
Yeah,
and I've put bisexual ?